Okay, so I know everyone is probably starving, especially our colleagues from North Europe, so it's going to be the last one before lunch. So hello, my name is Victor Sancho, and I'm the co-founder of ezzingSolar. Today, I would like to show you how are we helping utilities enter into the photovoltaic residential sector. We have been speaking with several utilities in different countries, and we have realized that utilities are challenged because the market is changing. Utilities are challenged because the market is changing. So we all know this classic diagram here. You know, the utilities control the power plants, the transmission, and the retail, but this is changing, okay? Because the technologies are developing and they are becoming more affordable. So now we have wind energy, solar, and solar energy, which make the system much more unpredictable. And besides that, we also have the storage, the batteries. And Tesla is the best example. So we are moving from a system which was very easy to control and to predict to a distributed system which is not so easy to control and not so easy to predict. So the market is becoming much more competitive. First of all, there are no entry barriers. Anyone can become an electricity retailer. Second point, the electricity is perceived as a commodity. That means that the only thing that matters is the price. There is a lack of loyalty. And finally, anyone can become his own electricity producer. You just need a roof. And sometimes you don't even need a roof. You can just rent one. So how do you sell something to someone which is already self-sufficient? In some numbers, just to throw here some numbers so you get an idea of the order of magnitude, we see that utilities have a high churn ratio and a really bad net promoter score. And on the other hand, we see that the electricity demand is increasing in the next 15 years, and we also see an increase in the solar penetration. So, how can photovoltaic help utilities? Well, first of all, if you're a utility and you manage to install a solar installation on your customer's house, you're going to have a long-term product at his house, which is going to increase the communication with his customer. If you increase the communication, you're going to be able to cross-sell him and upsell him with other products and services. And finally, by owning the assets, we are preparing to the peer-to-peer distributed energy management and the virtual power plants. But of course, entering into the photovoltaic sector has also its challenges. First point, it's very difficult to manage all the leads, the thousands of homeowners that there are in the market. And as the second point, the solar sector has many different players, and sometimes it gets a little bit complicated to know all the interconnections between them. So, how are we going to do it? Of course, with ezzingSolar. ezzingSolar is a platform where all the different players are interconnected and where utilities control the whole process. It's an online tool that covers all the value chain from the solar business, going from the lead generation to the after sales. So where do we make the money? Where can we help the utilities at the same time we make money? Of course, with our technological platform, which is a subscription, a monthly subscription where you pay for using it, and also with the operations. We help the utilities define the processes, build the network of installers, and choose the right products to install. At this moment, we are a team of almost 20 people and growing, and the two founders, the two of us, we have more than 10 years experience in the solar business. So, just to conclude, I would like to say that at this moment we're looking, of course, for utilities who want to join us in this solar adventure, and on the other side, we're also looking for investors that want to invest in our company and help us grow internationally. Thank you very much.